Welcome, family, and welcome to the new era of eating healthy. For those of you that are new here, please check out my YouTube video on my homepage, which explains a little bit more about myself and what we do here on this channel. But today, I will be showing you how to prepare a cabbage boil up, which is Daniel fast friendly, and it's a very versatile dish. It's vegan and vegetarian friendly, and if you're on a gluten-free diet, this is right up your alley. So if this is something that you would like to know how to prepare, please continue watching. Also, if you haven't gotten an opportunity to watch my video on what is a Daniel fast, allowed foods that you can eat, and all you should know, please check out my video as well on the Daniel fast. Let's get right into it. I will also show you the stir-fry vegetables that I eat with my unleavened bread during my Daniel fast. And so, yeah, continue watching. So the ingredients that we will be using for this cabbage boil up is some broccoli, some carrots, baby mushrooms, some sweet potatoes, bell pepper, garlic, some plantain, cabbage, some spring mix, white onion, some lime, and then we have some Spanish thyme, some fresh thyme, oregano, and rosemary there mixed up. And then we have some spring water, some basil, dry basil, and some sea salt. So let's get started. So we are going to start off by peeling and chopping up our vegetables. All of the vegetables have already been rinsed, so most of them will be cut into chunks. Okay, adding them to a bowl to get ready to prepare. We're also going to cut up our onions, bell peppers, and herbs so that we can fry them down to get the soup ready. So everything is ready to start the pot. As you can see, my vegetables is already prepped. I put the plantain separate because at 5 minutes I'll add it in so don't be too soggy. And then the herbs, the onions, bell peppers, thyme, garlic, and other herbs are ready to be fried down. So let's get to the stove. We are now going to turn on our stove, adding a little bit of olive oil to the pot, adding in our onions and bell peppers and herbs, mixing that together. And then we're going to let that simmer for a minute. Then we are going to add our spring water to the pot, followed by letting it boil. And then we're going to add our vegetables to the pot. Okay. Then right shortly after, we are going to mix that together to ensure that everything simmers and boils correctly. Okay, let that boil for a minute. Okay. It's coming to a boil. Everything is simmering down, which is awesome. And then we're going to add our plantain, sea salt, dry basil, and some lime. Let's mix that together. We see that the pot is coming along very well. And so here we see that it is practically done. So let's let it boil for a few more minutes, 5 more minutes. And then we are going to plate it. Let's plate it. It's ready now. Awesome. So this is the final look, guys. Yes. Okay, guys, so this is the final outlook for the cabbage boil up. What I did was I put the spring mix at the bottom of the bowl because it's going to get soft anyhow. And so let's go ahead and taste it. I tasted the gravy and it was pretty good, to be honest. So it's a quick boil up that you can use if you want to make a week supply, a day, how much ever you're cooking for, that's fine. So everything is perfectly cooked, not too soft. It's delicious. So this can be one of the recipes that you add to your Daniel fasting. And yeah, it's more like a sauce. Wow. And you see why it's so important to add your plantain at the in the middle when it's almost done, because especially if the plantain is sweet, because you don't want to make it too soggy. So we have here on my cutting board for the Daniel fast unleavened bread sandwich recipe, we have some butternut squash and julienne style. Well, all the vegetables are practically julienne. Butternut squash, carrots, bell peppers, onions, cabbage, and mushroom. And then we have some tomatoes and some spring mix because we're going to make a little a flatbread sandwich, and then we have some fresh garlic there, some sea salt, and some dry basil, as well as some dry thyme. So let's go ahead and saute this down, and then we'll go ahead and make the sandwich. So we're gonna turn on our stove, let that get heated a bit. Let's add some olive oil to our frying pan, along with our stir-fry vegetables, adding all of those in there along with our fresh garlic. Moving right along, we're going to mix that together. And then we're going to add our sea salt, dry basil, and dry thyme, mixing that together, putting a lid on, letting it simmer. Moving right along, we're going to make our wrap with the unleavened bread, adding some spring mix, tomatoes, the stir-fry vegetables on there, and then we're going to fold that as tight as possible, cutting it with a jagged edge knife. Let's see how it turns out. And then we're going to plate it. And that's about it. So let's see how it tastes. Awesome. Okay, so this is the final outlook for the unleavened bread with the stir-fry veggies. And so it's simple, it's easy, and it's something to snack on. So let's dive right into it. But I'd already tasted the flatbread, I already tasted the veggies, and they were on point. So yeah, just hold it. Well, it might fall apart a bit, so you could either bend it if you want. You can use whatever vegetables you like or what you have available. This is just to give you an idea that you can have this as a snack, you can take it to work or have it at home during your Daniel fasting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing so that we can post more videos like this and other videos. And if you would like to suggest any recipe for us to prepare, please let us know in the comment section. And so see you later and hope to see you in my next video. Bye.